Alright guys, we're back again. More Bleed Hammerdins. Hello Kick, hello Twitch, hello YouTube. Let's turn down this music a little bit. Oh, what a day. Oh, we're at 175, nice. So, I'm gonna fight this boss like one more time. But I do gotta like go get my other blessings, so this might be a little bit more on the boring side. Well, I don't know about that. But I need to get my other blessings here pretty soon. It'll be easier once I get a few more levels. Okay, it's not too bad. 23 strength, that's basically a T7. That is a T7. What am I saying? That's a T7. Yeah, let's go sell both of these. Well, in a little bit. We only did one mono. Some more monos out. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Hey, what up, Octocrow? How you doing, bro? Damn. I think I got a little cocky there. Thinking I could just clear everything. Oh, yeah. Bad timing. Like, I just saw your message after. I was like, oh. It's all good. How you doing today, man? How's the day treating you? Be careful. Oh, yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. I wasn't going to use that item. I was just going to turn around and sell it, and I have no idea if that would have sold anyway, so... it's all good. I'm only doing one build this cycle. We got Diablo 4 coming out in a couple weeks. Health goes down fast. Yeah, well, that's another issue I'm having right now. I pushed the corruption at a good tick, but I don't have the endurance to match. Well, we got this yesterday. What's this? Oh yeah, let's just destroy that. So I'm gonna need to grab that endurance blessing here. In fact, let's go for it right now. What I got? Fire resistance. Yeah. Let's grab the endurance blessing. Because what are we at? We're at 37% endurance. Hopefully we can get it on this shot. At least a roll, some sort of endurance. You got bored of season 5? See, I don't want to go too ham on season 5. Like, I played a month of season 4, and that was very good. Season 5, I played off stream. And I had a good time. I hit level 100. I completed the battle pass. Very satisfied. I didn't try to push or do any crazy in-game stuff. But I'll be coming back for the expansion. Yes, it was. Got it. Hey, what up, Snow is? Was that happy anniversary of my affiliate? Yeah, that's true, man. I've been... Wait, is today the anniversary of my affiliate? Wow. I wasn't even aware. Oh, in Portuguese, yeah. Wait, is today like the anniversary of me being an affiliate? Wish Babbling Bike a happy affiliate anniversary. Today is the day? Wow, I see it right there in the chat. Guys, I've been an affiliate for a year. $60+. Wow, man. Wow. All right. Well, you know what that means. I didn't even realize. Snow, you get a sub. Crow, you're the first one in. You get a sub. There we go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I didn't even realize today was my affiliate anniversary. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Crow, you're the first one here. You get you get a sub. Snow, you told me, so you get a sub. Man, I didn't even realize today was... Hey, what up, Nordic Daddy? Hell yeah. Hey, 1 year of being an affiliate. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I started streaming last Epoch, at the beginning of September of last year, and before the end of the month, I went from a nobody on Twitch to being an affiliate. So yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Snow, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I cracked and went legacy. I missed 90% movement speed too much. I got you, man. Especially if you're anything like me. If you're anything like me, you're only going to be playing this for a little while, and then the Diablo 4 expansion comes out in a couple weeks, and I know I'm going to want to check it out. My mistake. No worries, man. The content's very good. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. Legacy for life. You've played Legacy since 1.0 ended? Makes sense. I personally don't like dealing with my stash in Legacy, but every once in a while, if I had like a really like good cracked build and I don't feel like farming it up in Cycle, I'll go play it in Legacy just to get the feel for it again. 2 items sold. Nice. You blacklisted any Blizzard Activision games? Okay. I understand there's some people out there who have feelings on it. Well, what's sold? Oh, yeah, that's sold. Said I sold 2. Was it on the second page? Oh. Oh, that Shield Rush one sold. You put a bunch yesterday. Yeah, when I logged in today, I logged in on, before going live. I had sold like 13. And then apparently I sold 2 while I was running those monos over there. Hey, what up, iFlip? How's it going? Good, how about you? Well, thanks to Twitch and the Twitch chat, today is my 1-year affiliate anniversary. I didn't even know. Somebody came in and was like, happy 1-year anniversary on Twitch as an affiliate. I'm like, huh? And then I went and looked. They're just, hell yeah, man. Deserved. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even realize. I was like, what are you guys talking about? Then I went and looked and it shared me a private message. Celebrate your 1-year anniversary as an affiliate. I'm like, oh my gosh. How'd today go for you, Mr. Flip? You pushed the leaderboard some more? I didn't even look at the leaderboards. Now I'm kind of afraid. Finished 100 and completed pinnacle content. Excellent. Oh, right, right. If you hadn't died previously, what would you have been at? Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, 20 vitality? Oh. Sure, we'll take increase echo. Oh yeah, let me 8th overall. I flip. Okay, so wait. So Puck Sork 2. Did he hit level 100 and then rip? Looks like it. Probably did Pinnacle. Hey, man. Excellent work, though. Excellent work. So I'm number 5,000 on the softcore leaderboard. I'm level 87. So I think a lot of people have given up because like when the day I started leveling, was that on Thursday? I was like number 26,000 or something, or 23,000, somewhere around there. And then, you know, I've just been doing my normal thing, just, you know, like 2.5, 3 hours a night, you know, sometimes 4 on a weekend. And now I'm level 87 and I'm number 5,000. Like, how many people started this journey, started leveling, and they're like, I'm out. Like, I'm pretty sure the Sentinel leaderboard's all... Oh. The Sentinel leaderboard is not set yet? Well, I'm not going for it. But damn. Yeah, it was 13K peak for a while. I was pretty surprised. Thought we'd be under 10K. Oh, like total player count? I would have been surprised if we were more than 25K peak. Because, I mean, what were we already, like total player count? We were already averaging like 5. Before the update, maybe 4. Give me what I was looking for. Endurance 18%. I mean, the lowest possible roll. What a slap in the face. But that puts me at 55% endurance. That's enough for me to go back to the other timeline. Boldar's Wrath? No, nobody uses that.
I'll be honest. You know all that you need to know for now. Just focus on the task at hand. Report back once you've killed a third harbinger.
Wait, that counted? Hey, thanks, Air Dragon. Yeah, I didn't even know. People started posting that message, and I was like, wait, what? I went up 120 corruption and got a lower roll than I had. Yeah. Man, can you believe it, Air Dragon? It's been a year. Evening Babbling. Hey, what up, Joshua? How's it going, man? Just smoking weed and chilling. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. How about me? I'm chilling, man. Chilling, having a good time killing stuff. Have I played Elden Ring yet? I played Elden Ring when it came out. I haven't played the DLC. I should play the DLC. It's wonderful. Oh, what do we got here? I've heard good things about the DLC. I don't really think it holds my interest though. You're playing with different builds each run? Excellent. I really want to see the hammers drip blood. That'd be a nice effect. Though, actually, I'm kind of glad they don't do that, just the way the game handles effects. I'm fine with just regular, generic-looking white hammers. Funny way you want to see your PC burn. Yeah, if it was on a different if it was on a newer version of Unity, I'd be fine with that because a newer version of Unity, I can use something like FSR. My previous PC was submerged in mineral oil. It never had temp issues. My current PC is not. Yeah, you'd have to drain it. I mean, I've seen those kinds of builds before, man. They're wacky. And of course, everything in your brain's telling you, no, it's in a liquid. It's not going to work. But, you know, obviously mineral oil is non-conductive. My PC is insulated with cat hair. Yeah, that'll do it. I was tempted when I got a pair of 9800 GX2s. Ooh. Aftermarket to set up the fry basket. Cleanable dust filters are your friend. Yeah, I got those on my PC. So it's fine. Yeah, you just gotta clean them once a month. Alright. Let's go back to the bazaar. My spidey senses are telling me that's a low offer for a cleaver solution. Well, no, they're common enough. Everybody's failed Nemesis slams. I want 1.5 million for this. A mil? Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna ask for 10,000. Can I list this? Oh. I got the tingling. Oh, yeah, my spidey senses. I still listed it for the same amount. I was like, wait, Cleaver I think is pretty popular. Walk into my buzzsaw. Welcome back to another episode of Buzzsaw Gaming. Undisputed. Oh, man. Yeah. Tuesdays are food order days, so I had to put away 80 cases of food. And I think my body's telling me I'm kind of tired. Man. Let's go over here. Yeah. It's a good one today, though. Hey, tomorrow's hump day, right? You get over that and it's all downhill to the weekend. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, especially you, Nordic. How many deliveries do you get a week? We only get one a week. At my previous job, which albeit was like 12 years ago, 4. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes at my previous job we had 2 in daily meat delivery. That makes super sense. So do you guys like have a dedicated checker? That's not the right word. A dedicated back of house, you know, inventory manager. There you go. Because at my job, cooks do everything. We don't even have a dishwasher. I mean, it's institutional, so you get hired as a cook, but cook also is dishwasher, cleaner of the kitchen, inventory manager. It's all encompassing. You do ordering and inventory? Got it. Yeah, it's almost everywhere. Yeah. What, is dishwasher too? I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, my last job, haven't seen a dedicated dishwasher in 13 years. Yeah, my last job, I worked there like 12 years ago. We had a dedicated dishwasher. Cooks were there to cook. What a cool build this is. Yeah. Bleed hammers. It shreds. Makes sense though. Everybody's trying to cut costs, so all of a sudden, oh, you're a cook. Well, you're also a dishwasher. You usually take the dishes at the end of the shift. Chillest job ever. Yeah. How many meals are you guys doing? Like, are you guys doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or just lunch and dinner, or dinner? $80 to $100 covers. Got it. Kind of fancy pants? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not fancy pants at all. I mean, it's an institutional kitchen. Most institutional kitchens are not fancy pants. So, fine dining experience, huh? You hear it? Yeah. We do 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and snack. It's a child development center. And so, you do the breakfast, 150 covers, roughly. But of course, you got to make sure that everybody can have seconds, so we actually end up cooking over 200. You take a stew over fine dining? Yeah. We do stews as well. So yeah, roughly 200 meals, a service, 3 services, and then we got to turn dishes over between each meal cycle. Otherwise, you know, it would just pile up. It's a lot of dishes. Yeah, roughly 600. But at this holy 3 LP Rainbow Edge, okay. Yeah, but it's obviously it's just big batches of the same thing. So it's not like, you know, 80 to 100 covers. I mean, how diverse is the menu, bro? Like I can see like, oh yeah, 80 to 100 covers, but we have a 5-page menu. Like, oh frick. Like I go to some of these restaurants and they just hand me like a book, and that's like their menu. I'm like, your cooks must hate you. That's all I can say. Your cooks and your chefs must hate you. You got to keep all those ingredients. You got to keep stuff in the freezer for the off chance that somebody orders the house special. Oh, there you go. 3 and 7 courses. Okay. Yeah, because, like, I go to a pub around here, a local pub, and their menu, man, it's like that for a pub. And then it's like salads. There's like 10 different salads. Sandwiches. There's like 5 different sandwiches. Burgers. Now, to their credit, they only got 1 burger. But it's it's burger, then it's, do you want to add this on it, do you want to add that, and then you could just turn into a whatever you want this. And then they have, you know, their local favorites. I'm like, jeez, man, no wonder they're trying to sell that place. Yeah, well, that place, that pub, it's been around for like 25 years, and they're trying to sell it now. And the first thing I thought it was, hopefully somebody takes over and keeps it the pub and refines that menu, because like, geez, I'm pretty sure they would keep it as a pub because the land, the pub doesn't own the land. It's a lease. So I mean, I guess they could buy out the pub and then turn that piece of property into something else, but you're locked into a lease. Also, because they made the news, the pub's been around for like a while. You know, like I said, 25 years. It was the first microbrewery in the area. Okay. Okay, I could see that. But I'm with you, man. I don't trust any place with a huge menu. Yeah, that sounds good. And then you got a fish burger and then a veggie burger. The end, yeah. And you sold a lot. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You could tell somebody made that menu that probably had no experience. They probably had no experience working in a kitchen before. Because I feel like those are the places that are like, they want to have something for everybody. And I'm like, no. Octocrow. Wife aggro. I completely understand, man. See you tomorrow, bro. You take care. Menu made in an office, not a kitchen. Yeah. You had to fight the hotel owner to get a burger menu. Yeah, because burger menus, man, that's money, dude. That's just straight up money if you're doing it right. Yeah. And then you don't run into too much, like, because think about it. Like, okay, you got 5 different burgers. What do all burgers have in common? They have ground beef. Well, I'm assuming it's ground beef, but one patty serves, one product serves 5 different menus, and then at that point it's toppings. And if you have enough overlap, yeah, you already know. What drives me crazy sometimes is, like, it's gotten better with the menu at the center I work at, because I don't control the menu. The menu is controlled by the military, right? And when they first introduced, they wanted to have healthier menus. Now, like, it used to be like regional. Like, each locality would determine their own menu. And so one thing I liked about the job that I was working about this place is the cook there. He was an actual chef. He studied at Le Cordon Bleu. This guy worked at like some really ritzy places. And so he had a really well polished, put together menu. It used similar ingredients. You didn't run into too much waste. But the military decided they wanted to have a standardized menu that every base used, which is a huge red flag right off the bat. And it was created by nutritionists in an office. And so the first few iterations of it was like, it was completely new every single day, and it's a 5-week cycle. And so by the time you're coming back to the 5th week, some of these ingredients you had, if you didn't have them in the freezer, you were already having to replace that. So I had to get really used to making sure whatever I ordered was just enough so I didn't have stuff just sitting in there. It's somewhat like that, but they've gotten better. They've gotten better about having overlap, and you don't just have ingredients sitting around for the next time that particular menu comes up. Yeah, it sounds like a recipe for a disaster. Yeah, well, one thing they wanted to do, because they wanted to do healthier eating. Now, at our center, we already had like fresh menus, right? We weren't doing a lot of prepackaged. Wait, because like when I hear somebody say they work in an institutional kitchen, even though I work in an institutional kitchen as well, but what's one of the first things you think of? Just add water. That, you know, everything comes in a box. You just add water. That's like one of the hallmarks of institutional cooking. And the kitchen I've worked at has never been like that. It's a lot of, here's a knife, here's a box, start chopping, start dicing, start doing this, start prepping that, that's the experience I've had. And so the military wanted that to be standardized for everybody because, like I said, there was several installations that were doing the just add water method, right? So they wanted to have a lot more prep. Thing is, I think they went a little overboard. There was so much prep on some of these menus. I had to simplify them a little bit, and then try and incorporate ingredients so I didn't just have a box of celery sitting around for a while. And like I said, they've gotten better, but yeah, it was kind of rough when it first started. And the guy who was running the kitchen, when they did that, he was like, adios. Use a lot of pre-cut veggies that are frozen. Right. That's what I moved to. I moved to a lot of frozen stuff. Just because when you're cooking in those batches, but what they originally wanted was a lot of fresh, and you cut them in house. But I mean, I don't think they accounted for the manpower. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is like the universe giving me a second chance on this. Oh, yeah. So, if you guys remember, I dropped one of these yesterday. Now, it was better roll than this. By a little bit. This one's pretty close to that roll. So, earlier, near the beginning of the stream, it's like 5 minutes into the stream, I killed the Nemesis and then died. And this Nemesis sword catcher, which ended up getting a T6... No, it got a T7 critical strike multiplier on it. Ended up falling to the ground and going into the ether. So I feel like the universe is like, try again. Look at this bad boy. Whew. Huh. Huh. Holla. Well done, Nordic. One item sold. Saber Trap, thank you for the follow on Twitch.
Yes. Hello?
What sold? This for 0. Yeah, let's see if Sword Catcher is a popular item.
You're looking for a bigger axe, right?
Okay, you can pick up a 2 LP. Okay, I think that guy's out of line. You know, one thing I'm noticing, okay, this one has a +6. 555,000. See, it's a 2 LP +1. +10 to all attributes. Sorry, that's not something anybody's going to be interested in. I mean, you might get somebody. 148%. Oh, man, dude, I really wish I didn't lose out. +3, +6. They want a mill for it. I don't blame them.
Yes. Hello?
Okay. I'm gonna try and Nemesis that again. Let's see what Usinis are going for. Oh, it's a relic. Egg the Forgotten. You can actually buy these. Is anybody actually selling an egg? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of 1 LP going for nothing. Well, You know what? What about a 3LP Rainbow's Edge? I can't see Rainbow's Edge being that popular, but
Let's find it for you.
yeah, look at that. 10,000, 95,000. See if we can get. Wait, did I list that for? Oh, okay. Check crit multi though. Oh, that's a good point. What's it top out at? 75? I mean, that one's a 50. That one's a 63. The one I listed was a 56. I think 50K is just fine. What up, Niche? How's it going, man? Zatharias? You know, I'm just gonna... You know what? I don't even care. Yeah, seems okay. Welcome on in, everybody. It's my 1-year anniversary on Twitch as an affiliate. I didn't even know. I booted it up, and apparently everybody else knew before me. They're all putting the messages in chat. I'm like, huh? Because, of course, in the chat, Twitch was telling them, celebrate Babbling Bikes 1-year anniversary as an affiliate. Automatically pops up, yeah. So I didn't even see it because I don't have the Twitch dashboard open. I have OBS open. I mean, I have it open, but I got it minimized. Sent me a message. Bro got cooked. Oh. Okay. A 3LP or Zeals. Your look is crazy. It looks nice. 3LP. You can do something with that. Sure. Let's make a sale. I know I just came back from there, but I want that money. Okay, 16 strength, 13% cast speed, 8%. Wait, this is like a max roll, right? Not on the health. Not on the cast speed. Still. I think I'm gonna list it for 300K. There we go. Take it or leave it. I'm going to need to grab some juice here in a second. I'm almost out.
Down or die.
Did it already sell? No. sure somebody wants a close call. Oh God, I don't know, Cobra. A human being, you racist. Yeah, you got me there. What up, man? Welcome back. This guy. You looking the overabundance of loot? There's a lot. There's a lot, man. I saw liking the hey, somebody's playing Merchant's Guild for the first time. This is great, man. I'm just picking up stuff and selling it and people are buying it. Well, speaking of buying, let me see if I can't get myself a pair of Eternal Gauntlets. Okay, what sold? Yeah, I figured that would sell in less than 10 minutes. I mean, it was really nicely rolled, man. I figured... I think everybody was selling these at like at least 500k. I created a few stashes named Sell MG. Yeah. You ended up with 20 stash tabs full of selling. Let's see. Do they got any decayed skulls? He wants 300,000 for that? A 3 LP decayed skull? Not bad. Not bad at all. Holy. I can't commit myself to trying MG Forever Cough. Hey, I was a Forever Cougher as well. Oh, it's a little bit on the low side, but I don't care, man. Like, it's a 3 LP. I need to be rank 9, plus I need a frick ton more favor. By the time I hit rank 9, I'll probably have that much favor, so maybe I'll come back for that. Because that's not bad. Nobody buys your stuff, it's rare. Welcome back, Boba Fetish. MG is fun once you start making money. Here's the thing. Here's what I do. I just list stuff and I'm like 25k, 10k. Oh, that's a T7, 75k. I mean, I'm just so cheap. People just buy my stuff in droves. I don't care. I'm making a sale, right? Like that Twisted Heart. Like let's okay. Chat, we're gonna look at the Twisted Heart market right now. Okay, so these are failed slams, right? So they're just trying to sell them for cheap, right? That's not worth whatsoever, right? Then 1 LP, they're selling them 150K, right? 150, 1 LP. It's the ones that are not any LP that start going for money. See, like the one I sold was way better rolled than this, and I sold it for 300K. Yeah, it was also way better rolled than that. Like, these are some low rolls. Like, let's try and find a non-LP one with the roll that I had. Okay, so mine was roughly... It was better than this. It was better than this, but it had the 8%. It was a max 16 strength. It was 14%, and then it was like 13% cast speed. I'm just selling whatever looks good. Like Sentinel Idols sell depending on the roll. Yeah, for sure. Sentinel Idols have been selling pretty well. Okay, that's a T6 health. I'm sure some builds. See, mine was better rolled than this. Okay, I guess 300K what makes me want to try merchant skill. I guess 300K wasn't outside of the realm of reason. Like, these are not as good as the one I sold, but they're going for like 100K more. That's probably why they haven't sold. Yeah, 400K, that's ridiculous. Makes you want to try merchant skill. Welcome back, Maxim. All right, I'm gonna grab some juice. Yeah, the Sentinel Idols, every idol I've listed has sold. Now, most of them I've just sold for 0, but some of them I'm like, okay, I can ask for some money for this. I can ask for some scratch, and it sells. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you think about it, there's one chess piece, right? But then you have all these idol slots. Oh, right. That's what I wanted to look up. I want to see what it would take to get another pair of Blood of the Exile boots. These might be going for more than when I bought this one. Yeah, 2 LP, I figured that would go for a mint. Yeah, failed slams into the Nemesis. That's what these are. If it has movement speed, it'll probably sell. Yeah. See, you notice we haven't run into a non-LP Blood of the Exile yet, right? Because I have it set lowest to highest. So it's people trying to sell their failed slams. Yeah, here's our first non-LP, non-legendary / failed slam. 150K. 150K. That one's not too... 52% bleed duration, 45% bleed duration. I want one like oh, here we go. Okay, so mine has 39%. This is a 64% bleed duration. And it's 10 strength. Not bad. Let's just look real quick. I don't want to jinx it. Oh, I wish I could buy this. 120 health. I'd take that. I need to be rank 11. It's like a T6. Okay, so I can do this, but I can't do this on here. Interesting. Yeah, I'll swoop that one. See, it's the bleed duration that I wanted. All right, I'm gonna grab some juice. This is my first time playing MG, and since so many people are selling, I was able to gear up pretty quick. Yeah, there's a lot of sales going on right now, and you got people like me who've never played MG, who has no concept of what a good price is. So I'm just selling something. Remember when I got a red rain for 300 million last cycle with T6 minion damage? People don't look at the failed slams. No. Mr. Meow Space, is 300 million for a red rain? Oh, wait, you sold a red rain or you bought one? Was 300 million a good price last cycle for a red rain? Red Ring 300 mil is a good price. Oh, okay. 300 mil. Yeah, I have no concept of what was a good price or not. I'm like 300 mil. Holy. Okay, I'll be right back. Run. You level Circle of Fortune and run Rune of Ascendance Prophecies. And then you're able to sell red rings to MG. Does that work? Prices have gone down a lot. Oh, you guys were talking while I was gone. Prices last cycle before reset were insane. True. I spent 20 to 30 billion min-maxing my ballista. I wonder how are the prices right now. I've returned to cough. Prices have gone down a lot. Prices have gone down a lot. I saw somebody selling something for 1.5 bill. And people in chat were like, yo, that's a gold seller. On non-circle rings. Oh, okay. I was wondering if you're trying to use the if you're trying to retain the the Rune of Ascendance from using it on a circle ring, but you already thought of that. You're gonna have two characters to switch for actions. I said that, mister. Grind the runes prophecies and then switch to MG. That makes sense. Like, I've already thought about going back to Circle of Fortune just so I can get like my runes of creation and stuff. Really? How many red rings are on the market? Oh, these must have just listed 15 million, 14 million, 12 million. 14.9. Oh, this one's got 1 LP, so they want 288 million. There you go, chat. You want a red ring? Cough up the money. Oh, wait, I'm in Legacy. Careful when you switch guilds, you lose favor. Right. Oh, that's a good... Oh, I didn't even think about that. I got red rings that I found in beta that I could turn around and probably sell in Legacy. MG is nice for farming rare shards, yeah. I want hybrid health. Buy all the pieces of gear with hybrid health. So earlier, my wife and I were having dinner, and we heard like this cracking sound and then this bang. And we're like, what in the world? So we both run outside, and a tree, I guess, decided it was its time, and it crashed into the neighbor's backyard. And luckily, the fence mostly propped it up, and it didn't really go into the neighbor's house. So I'm like, yo, everybody okay? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. And then I went out there to get some juice, because we live in military rentals, right? They're houses, but they're military rentals. And I heard, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a chainsaw. I poked my head out there. They almost had that son of a bitch down. I'm like, I don't know when they got here, but dang, man, they move fast. It was already in logs. I keep a saw in my car around fall winter time because of the falling trees. Where do you live, Nordic? I mean, I know your name is Nordic Daddy. I don't want to assume that. Norway? Okay. Yeah, you guys got a lot of trees. Also good in case of zombie apocalypse. Yeah, you guys got a lot of trees. Just in case. That makes sense. I mean, your winters are probably insane, man. Snowfall in the mountains. Yeah, that makes sense. I live in coastal California. Not unusual to spend 8 to 10 hours stuck until roads get cleared. Yeah. Yeah, even though I live in coastal California and we don't have a lot of that, a lot of those issues. I mean, we got a lot of trees. There's some gnarly storms that have blown over some trees and caused some congestion, but it doesn't get that bad. But, you know, we got the Sierra Nevadas, not that far. I mean, far enough, a couple hours away, but those people live a completely different life than I do out here on the coast, right? They live up in the mountains. They get the snowfall. Coast of California, you can spend 8 to 10 hours stuck in LA traffic. I know, right? Good Lord. I keep blankets, water, MREs, propane oven, and warm clothes in the winter. I need that if I get stuck in San Jose traffic. I'm like right smack dab in the middle of California. I'm in Monterey County, right? So 5 to 6 hours south of me, LA. 2 hours north of me, San Francisco. 1 hour north of me, San Jose. Traffic. Golly, man, on a nice weekend here, you get everybody coming down because they want to go to the beaches here in like Monterey, Carmel. Bro, our area is not designed for that many people to just be like, let's go down to Monterey for a nice weekend. Hey, it makes me money though when I do Uber on the weekends, bro. I'll be like picking these people up from bars and I'm like, yo, you guys local? No, we drove down from San Jose for the week. Live on the Norwegian west coast, so I don't get a lot of snow. Right, a lot of ice and wind, yeah. Yeah, my area is very temperate. Let me see. Let me see if I can do some conversion here. Okay, so what today was 75 degrees Fahrenheit, so that was 23 C. That's kind of a warm day. Most of the time we're around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around 15 degrees Celsius. And then during the winter, we normally are between 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 4 Celsius, and 55 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 12 Celsius. A hot day would be like a absolute hot day here for the coast would be 85 degrees Fahrenheit, which would be 29 degrees Celsius. What's bad about that is the weather's super nice and it's super nice outside, but all of these houses are designed to hold in heat. So it'll be 9 o'clock at night and it's finally starting to cool off outside, and yet the house is still holding all that heat in. It sucks. 10 Fahrenheit is a warm winter day. Okay. Oh, so Nordic, are you familiar with Fahrenheit? I'm not sure. I've talked to other Europeans before, and it's like, what's that in Celsius? So I just automatically start listing stuff off in Celsius. 10 Fahrenheit. Okay. I could see it. Negative 12C. Okay, I could see it. You use Google to convert? Okay. Up the mountains, it gets negative 20C. Okay. And it gets even colder the further north you go. Yeah, yeah. Because out here in California, I mean, when people think California, they think Hollywood, beaches, that sort of thing. It's just, it's such a diverse state. We depending on where you are in the mountains, it can get very cold. I live pretty south here in Norway. Yeah, I got you.
Stand down or die.
Another item sold. I forgot I was going to try and get a pair of Eternal Gauntlets.
Yes. Hello? Yes. Hello?
Oh, I don't have enough favor. Oh, I do have favor, but I want to save that for some Eternal Gauntlets. One item sold, like, immediately? Oh, I never picked it up. Right, we don't want legendary. Rarity, exalted, affixes, throw in attack speed. Oh, we can look up any. Yeah, I figured. See, that one's not too bad. Chance to apply frailty on hit, and then you get the 16% attack speed. I'm gonna have to. Ooh, it's a max. Bruh. Max throw and attack speed. Yeah, that's a done deal right there. Okay. How do you farm so much gold so fast? Merchant's Guild, I've just been selling random crap. 10k here, 25k here, 1,000 there. I sold some items for like items I knew would sell for like 300k, but for the most part, I've just kept it low, and it's just been like, brrr. I've played so much Sentinel, Mark. I'm like, yeah, that's probably gonna sell. That's probably gonna sell. That's probably gonna sell. That's probably gonna sell. Just keeping in mind what a popular build is. Okay, that's a low roll. Let's see if we can't turn this into something. Chance to shred armor. You made close to 2 mil just spamming monos tonight. You think you'll try the market style as well? I figured I'd give it a shot. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, there we go. Hey! Yeah, because here's the thing. A max tier 5 throwing attack speed is like 7% less than a max T6. So a max tier 5 actually has a lot of value. You ended up with a LP3 Vortex Pennant that you're trying to figure out what to do with, like as a build, or you want to try and sell it. Unfortunately, I don't think Vortex Pennants are in this cycle. I mean, you might be able to find somebody who like okay, somebody's listing their 3 LP for 540, 550. I mean, these just listed. These are brand new. Links me your gauntlets. Critical strike, strength, armor, physical resistance. Yeah, not bad. Not too shabby. The thing that drew me to this one is I saw it had a max 24% armor mitigation. Man is not too bad. You want the throwing attack speed. We're giving up health. How much health did we lose? Yeah, we lost some health. Yeah, the max rolled armor mitigation is almost a perfect roll too. The thing is, with a lot of spin to win builds, I can't think of too many that use Vortex. Now, obviously, Vortex Pennant you would think would be one of the top relics, just because it has that +1 to Warpath on there. But I mean, a 3 LP, I could see it. Like, okay, like I just left the market. I'm not going back. Let's go to last Epoch tools. Let's look at what Vortex Pennant has to offer. Okay, so life, health gain on melee hit could be useful. You throw an axe at a nearby enemy every second while channeling. 2% axe throw frequency per 10% increased physical damage. So if you're going a physical warpath, I could see it. +1 to throwing skills. I mean, it's something, but there's other ones I'd probably rather use. Increased physical damage while dual wielding. Here's the thing. If I'm dual wielding, I'm probably playing Paladin or Forge Guard, and at that point, I'm going Fire. If I'm playing Void Knight, I'm obviously going Void. And if I was playing Void Knight, I wouldn't use Vortex Pennant. Sure, the +1 to Warpath is nice, but Anchor of Oblivion. Bruh. Warpath with Smite Relics? Yeah. Could do it. And max roll armor mitigation, yeah, that's always nice. If I had any glyphs of insight, I was tempted. Of course, it's too late now, but I was tempted to try and add another thingamabob on there. Get some more armor mitigation against dots. I mean, it's a stopgap anyway. Yeah, yeah. Code of an Erased Sentinel. If you get a nice roll on it, for sure. Yeah, you would take Code over Anchor of Oblivion? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you get a good roll on Anchor on Code of an Erase, like I get it, but Anchor of Oblivion just checks so many boxes, man. You want T6, T7 strength? Check. You want max endurance? Check. I mean, but at the end of the day, like, I do see the argument for Code of Erased. +1 to all skills and that damage mitigation. You got a +2 to hammer throw Code? Yeah, yeah. And then with the inherent +1, that's an immediate +3. Trying to get a +4 to sigil. I think I had like one of those last cycle. I was just, you know, playing Circle of Fortune. You get a ton. You're using it for a while? Nice. Playing Circle of Fortune, you get a ton of Code of the Erase. So it's very easy just to use one for a little while and see what you get. I got a couple with like +4 to Holy Aura, +4 to Sigils, +4 to Shield Bash. That was a nice one. Never got a +4 to Void Cleave. That would have made it goated. You got one with +4 to Smite. Very nice. Oh, come on. Give me a 100% chance to bleed next time, alright? To Animace Event Horizon. Oh, Twisted Heart of Ukaros. I could probably go sell that for 150k right now. Well, let's see how fast it sells. Let's see. Just a complete low ball. For not a lot of great rolls. I mean, 16 strength, sure, but... actually, let's make it 200k. Let's make it 200k. I'll check back on you in 10 minutes. What we got? 10 minutes? I'll be back there in 10 minutes. Okay. I see my stash pages of keys. I know, right? When am I ever going to use all these? of normal arena keys, right? You do arena prophecies all the time. I dislike arena prophecies. Maybe if I was doing them in the 40, like I feel like whenever I had prophecies hit while I was doing arena, I was trying to do endless arena and they'd always hit at the wrong time. All of a sudden there's a freaking loot explosion on the ground while I'm running for my life. I mean, I wish there would be a way you just do the T4 arena. Okay, that makes sense. I wish there was a way they can code it to have arena prophecies drop, like, at the little intervals. Takes like 8 to 10 minutes. That makes sense. All right, one more echo chat, and we're gonna see if that relic's sold. Though I think that whole system is kind of like, okay, so think about this. When the devs were asked why loot doesn't drop in the middle of arenas, their reason, well, the players are fighting for their lives and we don't want them to have to pick up loot in the middle of surviving and fighting for their lives, right? Yeah, if it's a prophecy... If it's a prophecy, oh, that's different. Well, there you go. Here at EHG, we don't want loot to drop in the middle of arenas, in the middle of arena echoes, because we want the player to focus on surviving. They're fighting for their lives. Takes one prophecy that sparks off in the middle of an arena echo. Yeet! Loot explosion! Yo, Bike, how's things, buddy? Hey, what up, Tilron? How's it going, bro? Things are going well. Today's my 1-year anniversary of being an affiliate on Twitch. I didn't even know. I just went live, and then, you know, people were saying, congratulations, happy 1-year anniversary. I'm like, huh? Because Twitch was showing them in the chat, hey, tell Babbling Bike, good job on 1 year of being an affiliate. I had no idea. I'll try selling it. You might find somebody who wants that. Warpath area, yeah. It didn't sell. Time flies when you're killing monsters and gathering loot. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, technically, I got 1 minute. I said it would sell in 10 minutes, but apparently I was off. They'll probably be sold by tomorrow, but oh, we had a sale. I said 10 minutes. It's sold in 10 minutes. Oh, I said 10 minutes, 10 minutes on the dot. It's sold. Now, okay, now I need to know, did anybody in my chat go buy it just to make me not a liar? Please don't. What we be selling? So, pity buy? I know, right? Somebody went and bought it for me just because I said this thing will sell in 10 minutes. Mark my words. And hey, to the letter, I checked at Pacific time. I listed it for sale at 7:56 p.m. Pacific. We got the notification at 8:06 Pacific that it had sold. So tell Ron, you might be confused here. What are we selling? So tell Ron this. So we had a cycle reset. Basically, the devs were like, yeah, we're not going to release a new cycle with new content for like 6 months, right? It's not going to be out till Q1 2025. So January, February, March, somewhere in that range, you're going to get a new cycle. So we're going to reset the current one. Any objections according to the poll? Overwhelmingly, no. Everybody was 75% were in favor of a cycle reset. So I'm like, hey, they reset the cycle. Let me play Merchants Guild. That's the one where you got an eBay-like marketplace. I'm calling it recycle. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Let me just. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. Maybe I should see what those Warpath idols are going for. Oh God. Oh God. Unlist. Okay.
Yes. Hello?
50K. Bam. Ship it. You got an Orion's Eye from an Arena Prophecy. Oh, I thought about this the other day. What if... What's the going rate for Ravenous Void? I can actually buy a pair of Ravenous Void right now? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm just making money, man. I could just literally buy a Ravenous Void right now. I almost feel like buying one just to be like, yo, I got a Ravenous Void this cycle. Okay, let's search lowest to highest. I can't buy that one, unfortunately. I could buy that for 600k. Okay. Okay. Would I actually use it for the build I'm playing? Probably not. Okay. Now this one, I'm pretty sure. Salt the Wounds, I'm pretty sure, is going to go for a mint. Are you serious? Oh, these are slammed ones. One with 1 LP? I can't even buy this. I keep doing this to myself. I was wrong, chat. Apparently Salt the Wound 1 LP is super easy to get. Ravenous Void feels like a ward build item now. I could see that. Two LP Salt the Wound. He wants 2 million for it. Or 5 million for it. This guy wants 3 million for his 2 LP Salt the Wound. Okay. Looks like there's plenty to look for. Well, okay. What about health? What about health gloves? Oh, right. Added health. Let's look for T6. Any. Lowest to highest. Let's make it exalted. Oh my gosh. There's health gloves everywhere. You buy a bunch of these. You buy a bunch of Salt the Wound. You're eventually going to get one with health. Now, let's look at hybrid health. Let's remove. Okay, hybrid health's a little bit more expensive, but this isn't too bad. If you got a couple runes of creation, you buy one rune of creation, boom, you're good. Yeah, there you go. Or if you just got plenty of bank. Okay, I spend way too much time in the marketplace. Your build would die. Yeah, they're not very harmonious with my build. And then constantly dropping below the endurance threshold. See, that wouldn't be too bad because I got cleanse on my belt. So I could cleanse the ailment away. But I do see your point. I feel like Ravenous Void would suit a ward build better. far as you know, it can't be cleansed? Wait, you can't cleanse it? I feel like I gotta try this out now. Are you serious? It can't be cleansed? Never use. Yeah, see, that's that's where I have Ravenous Void right now. I feel like it can be cleansed. Let's give it a try. He's going to be deadly if I don't damage him. So that puts us at 200 corruption. We just keep grinding. Did some searches. Seems like you can cleanse it. Okay. See, like, I used the Ravenous Void I had, but on the build I was running, I had a 1 LP Shatter Chains with a T6 hybrid health. No cleanse. So it got me killed constantly. Well, not constantly, but it would get me killed every once in a while. Oh, wait, the game's making you do force pause? I mean, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, but why is the game forcing you to pause? Oh, no. See, that's why I didn't want to go into, like, I don't know if you're in Legacy, but I did not want to go into Legacy. Just because the stash tabs are horrendous. You're on cycle? Well, how many stash tabs have you purchased? Oh, God. What's going to happen if I click on my stash tab? Okay, let's. Oh, when you buy a new stash. Okay, I got one for belts. Helms, accessory, body armor, gloves, relics, weapons, boots, belts, shields. I already had one for gloves. Oh well. I guess I'm lucky. Bought the game in early access, resets my PC at least 4 to 6 times a day. What? Still managed to get 300 hours into it, but it's damn annoying. Tried everything, including a clean install of Windows. Dude, I'm sorry to hear about that, Owen. That's rough. Oh, man, that felt so nice watching from here. I guess I'm lucky. Yeah, it definitely sounds like LE's got some issues. The only major issue I've ever had with LE was the memory leak. Not gonna play hardcore anymore? I don't blame you. See, I just don't play hardcore as a matter of principle because I hate losing progress like that. But I mean, I get the thrill. I get the excitement. I play Hunt Showdown, where ironically I lose progress if I go into a match and die. But I feel like that's different. It's not like a character I've been playing for 20 hours that then dies and goes into the ether. Well, technically you don't lose him, but he's not hardcore anymore. Lots of forum chat, Reddit, and stuff about it, so it's not just me annoying crashing just before a waypoint and having to redo the map. More XP, though, I guess. Yeah, but that's still annoying, Owen. You shouldn't have to be going through that just to play the game. That is bad. I mean, good on you for sticking with it. This is a great game, but I'm sorry you're having to go through extra hoops just to play it. Yeah, you love the game. You and me both, brother. You're doing Ignite Smite Paladin at the moment with the new Smite sword. Oh, Palaris? I personally haven't tested it out, but I've heard a lot of great things from other people. So, I mean, keep it up. Keep up the good work. Hopefully you're having fun. Are you doing like Warpath or like Multi-Strike or something? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Warpath. Although this build looks kind of fun too. Oh, the one I'm playing? Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's very efficient.
I cannot do that.
I wanted some ink when I put minimum effort in, as I don't know. Oh, something. Yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, this one's not too bad. It's easy to get rolling pretty early, and then you can really like buckle down and min-max it. Because, yeah, I get you. I mean, you got that looming threat of the PC just resetting on you. Hey, and Owen, is the issues you've had only when you're playing Last Epoch? Like, does your computer play other games just fine? Oh, shoot. I knew I should have rolled. I'm a big ER player and some other stuff. Because, like, I was thinking, could your computer be thermal throttling? Could your like CPU be overheating and then it shuts off? Nope, tested that. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was the thing that popped in my brain a little bit after you told me what was going on. I'm like, is it thermal throttling? But nope. Could happen after 10 minutes or 2 hours. That's frustrating. Wait, did I hit 9 yet? Oh, I just hit 9. Okay, let's see if I have enough favor to buy that 3 LP Decayed Skull. Wrong one. Oh, I think somebody swooped that one that I was looking at. Oh, I don't think I can search by LP. You're gonna test out Anchor of Oblivion? Oh, you found a nice one. Okay. Oh, you found one with crit chance. There you go. You found one with a little bit more crit chance, but they wanted 4 mil for it. Oh, I don't have enough favor. Only 4% more armor? $50 million? Yeah, about that. 3 million? About that. No. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. It's been a great time. Thank you so much for being here. Streamiversary, I guess. Anyway, if you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and rate Chuckles. This guy has streamed last Epoch for a while. He's taking a bit of a break, but it looks like he's back. Friend of the channel. Going to go ahead and give Chuckles a rate. Looks like it's his affiliate anniversary too. That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the subs. I really appreciate it. Anyway, let's go ahead and rate Chuckles. You guys have yourself a great night. Bye. All right, in YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here, guys. I'll be back again tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Anyway, you guys take care.